Hello fellow manga readers and welcome to the whole of March. This month we have around 80 manga volumes and this month I had some great deals from auctions to just trades with fellow manga readers, so that's great. I also went and visited Henk Comics in Amsterdam, but I'm not going to show the manga from that haul in this video. If you want to see the manga from the Amsterdam haul, you can click the card right up there. It'll take you to that video where you can see what I picked up. However, I did go back to Henk Comics, and that's obviously not visible in that video, so right now I'm going to show you real quick what I got there. These are some volumes which are pretty hard to find, so if you're interested, just shoot me a message on Discord, which is in the link in the description. I do ask a lot less than Bookfinder, because I do want you guys to complete your manga collections of certain series, of course. So we have Kurosaki Corps Delivery Service 11 and 4. We have Sundome 2 and 4. We have The Drifting Classroom Volume 11. We have Appleseed Volume 2. We have... oh, actually this is the last one. And we have Resident Evil Volume 5. These are all really hard to find. So if you are looking for any of these, DM me on my Discord and we can probably find out something. Global shipping is available, of course. So, I'm not going to go over them in depth because they are just for sale. So, next. This is not the only store I went to. I also went to Appo. Even went to Appo yesterday with Out of Print Expert, but I didn't buy anything myself as I'm really low on money right now. But it was a good time, and these I actually bought at the start of the month, and these are also for sale. It's Red River 18 up till 20. Now these are really expensive. Of course I sealed all of these volumes with my sealing machine because I think it looks way better. But yeah, if you're still looking for these are really hard to find, so DM me if you're looking for those. And let's get to the manga that I'll actually be reading. Now, first up, also from Appo, Reign of the Seven Spellblades, the light novel. Now, I heard a lot of great things about this light novel from Justice R. Stone. Probably one of the best light novel reviewers out there on YouTube right now. Great guy. And here you can see it looks very nice. I thought, you know what? I'm not only going to deal hunt here at Appo, I want to support my local shop. Also with some stuff that I'm actually going to read, of course. So here we have it. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. Very nice. And we do have a synopsis. From a clash of swords, an unshakable bond. Springtime at Kimberly Magic Academy brings a new batch of first-year students, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as they begin their journey to become full-fledged mages. Among those newcomers are Oliver Horn, a studious boy equally skilled with the wand and the blade, and Nanao Hibiya, a strong-willed samurai girl from the distant nation of Yamatsu. The wheels of fate bring these two souls together at Kimberly, where they become both comrades and rivals in equal measure. However, lurking within the Academy's halls are countless dangers and dark secrets guaranteed to threaten not only their friendship, but their very lives. Sounds pretty cool. 15 US. It being Apple, I paid 15% above retail, but I like to support the store. It's a great store. And great people work there, so that's awesome. Next up, and this one is actually, I wanted actually to save this one for last. You've already seen these, by the way, if you saw the live stream that I did with the update about the giveaway and all that. But the last one here is actually the one I'm most proud of by far. It is Domu, by the creator of Akira, as you can see there. Domu, A Child's Dream, also really hard to find, and I'm definitely going to keep this in my collection next to Akira, the box set. It's a classic. It's just a classic. I learned great things about this, and I would love to read this. So let's read the synopsis now. A twisted old man, gifted with extrasensory powers, holds silent sway over an entire block of apartments, its occupants puppets for him to control. Life is his to give and to take, but suddenly there is a new voice in his head, and before he knows it, a young girl with her own battery of psychic abilities arrives to challenge him. Soon, the sprawling complex becomes a battleground between two minds possessing incredible, unimaginable power. Sounds pretty damn cool. So, 17.95 US, paid around 20 for it, 20 euros, and apparently it's worth around 150 to 200, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, definitely. You wanna keep those classics, am I right? Well, that was it from Appo. Next we get to the book depository deals. And these are actually part of a deal with like 20% off all of these volumes, and there are some light novels in there. So here we have A Descendants of a Bookworm by J Novel Club. Now this is the first J Novel Club volume that I have in my collection. I think it looks pretty good. It's really soft to the touch. I really like that. We don't, actually we do have colored pages, never mind. Here we go, the first page here. Also the back, it looks very nice. And it's very nice and compact, same size as the Monogatari volumes, really like those, so that's great. It is part 2 volume 4 though, so I'm going to have to pick up the rest, but I heard this is a very, very good light novel, so I'm definitely going to pick up the rest as well. Next we have, oh yes, we've been waiting for this, Solo Leveling, the light novel. It also comes in a full color manga, but I already read like 60 chapters of the manhwa like 2 years ago. Loved it, don't get me wrong, but reading from left to right in a manga, that is kind of a red flag, except for the next manga on the list, that's understandable. But I don't know, I would like to see a little bit more detail, so I picked up the light novel. As you can see, the gold is very nice and kind of glossy. No, not really glossy, it's kind of like a reptile skin on that gecko there, whatever that is. It's pretty cool. And we have a synopsis here. The weakest hunter of all mankind. E-rank hunter Jinwo Sung has no money, no talent, and no prospects to speak of. And apparently no luck either. When he enters a hidden double dungeon one fateful day, he's abandoned by his party and left to die at the hands of some of the most horrific monsters he's ever encountered. Just before the last fatal blow, bing, congratulations on becoming a player. Yeah, like I said, I read the first 60 chapters, this one looks so good. Like, the webtoon, amazing. And as you can see, there's also not a Japanese name, it is Korean, of course, it's a manhwa. But it is so good, man. I haven't read this yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. It doesn't have any color. Oh, it does. I keep saying that, but it does. Looks really good. Nice. Yeah, looks really good. Anyway, I have quite a bit of light novels to read, so I'm not going to read this now, but I'm really happy to pick this up already. Next, we have, reading from left to right, we have Blade of the Immortal, Volume 8 and 9, with the receipt apparently. Yeah, I'm so happy to see these. Like, I've been waiting for these for so long, and they're finally in stock again at Book Depository. I didn't see this damage before. Anyway, yeah, I'm really happy to see these. I finally have my Blade of the Immortal collection complete. I started rereading it a week ago by now, maybe. I'm at Omnibus 2 right now. I'm not really reading it that quick, to be honest, but I'm kind of taking it all in. The glory of Blade of the Immortal, the gory glory, as you could call it. It is very good, and I'm really looking forward to see how it goes on. But these are quite expensive. I bought like 23, 24 euros for these. They're retail for $20, but even Book Depository sees that they are pretty hard to find right now. So maybe it's a reprint, I don't know, but it's still pretty expensive. But I'm really happy to have it complete, finally, so that's great. Well, that was it for the new buys, pretty much. And now we get to the second-hand buys, and this one is really good. The Promised Neverland Volume 18. Now you might think, Mr. Manga Reader Boss, I think you sold The Promised Neverland 1-17, didn't you? You know, because I kind of want to see Season 2, and I was like, maybe there's a box set, whatever. And that's true. But actually, I found a great deal on 1-18. I was like, you know what, might as well finish it now the anime is absolutely dreadful. So, yeah, now we picked up 1-18. In the shelf above, there's 1-17. But I'm not going to take all of that out right now. But, yeah, it is, I still really like it. I've read this volume already. I'm waiting for 19 now, which comes out in May, and 20 will be the final one. I heard the ending isn't that great, but it can't be much worse than the anime already is. So might as well collect all of it. And if there's a box set, then of course I'm going to get that as well. So that's great to see. Next up, from that same seller, we bought Bride of the Water God from Dark Horse. 1 through 11, and they are a bit discolored, I'm not gonna lie. Like some volumes, they have seen the sun a bit too much, and some spine corners here aren't that great. But I think they look pretty good nonetheless. I paid 50 for these, which is kind of, yeah, this is respectable. This is a respectable price. Yeah, not bad. So, we do have a volume 1 here, of course. And that is supposed to have a synopsis. Here's some of the art, by the way. There we go. Looking good. And here's the synopsis. When Soa's impoverished, desperate village decides to sacrifice her to the water god Habaek to end a long drought, they believe that drowning one beautiful girl will save the entire community and bring much needed rain. Not only is Soa surprised to be rescued by the water god instead of killed, she never imagined she'd be a welcomed guest in Habaek's magical kingdom, where an exciting new life awaits her. Most surprising, however, is the water god itself, and how very different he is from the monster Soa imagined. Sounds pretty damn cool, and it's Dark Horse, and I love Dark Horse, so that's great. It is a manhwa, so it reads from left to right, but it looks really nice, so I'm definitely going to give this a go. Maybe I can even get this complete. Hopefully with all of these spines, because I did see them with the new spines at the bottom here, but yeah, might as well get all of them like this now. So yeah, that is it for Bride of the Water God. Let's get to the trades that I have with fellow manga readers. First up, we have Mushishi Volume 4. I traded this for Doubt, complete the 2 omnibuses, Uzumaki and Shiver. I'm a big fan of Junji Ito's art, but I am more of a story guy, okay? And I really want to get Mushishi complete, and this is my first step to get it complete. It is a tiny bit yellowed, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the whitest white out there. Looks really good nonetheless though. Here's some of the art. And it is a dream of this year to get Mushishi complete, but hey, that's pretty damn, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen, let's just say that. But thanks for the trade nonetheless, and let's get to the next mangoes. Next up, we traded these yesterday. It is from Out of Print Expert. We have Lady Snowblood 1, 2 and 3, as you can see. 3 being still on seal, and they also have the parental advisory sticker, so that's great. Now, I picked these up because 1, these volumes look amazing, like the black and yellow looks great, but 2, it is by Kazuo Koike, and if you know that name, you probably know Lone Wolf and Cub, Samurai Executioner, Satsumagi Shiden, all these samurai manga, and it's unfortunately not by Goseki Kojima, so not the same art. But it still looks really nice, and the story is most important in my opinion, and it looks really good. And here's the synopsis, of course. She spells out revenge with strokes of gushing blood. Her name is Yuki, Japanese for snow. Born to be a child of hell, walking a path of vengeance for crimes committed against the family she never met, Lady Snowblood will prevail. For the price of 1000 yen, she works as a master assassin with a blade and her wits as weapons. It's time to change, of modern culture pressing on archaic Edo, but in Lady Snowblood's mind, the old tradition of a bloody grudge lives on. Great, man. Like it. I like it. Sounds good. We only need volume 4, and then we'll have this complete, which is unfortunately a pretty expensive volume, so hopefully we manage to get it for a good deal. But yeah, I really want to have this complete. I want to have all of the Kazuo Koike's works, because man, he is such a good writer. Next, and these are by far the rarest volumes in this haul. It is not even close. Also from Out of Print Expert, we have Umineko When They Cry, Episode 5, Volume 2 and 3. Now these are probably one of the rarest volumes of Umineko ever. Like these, you can probably find them on Amazon for like $700. Like, that's how crazy they are. Crazy rare. 11 and 12. Right now I'm looking one shelf below, see what I'm missing. We have 1 through 10, 15 and 17. So now we need 13 and 14, 16 and then 18 and onwards. So we pretty much have, I think, all of the rare volumes, at least the really expensive ones. So that is great, because I really want to have it complete. Same with Igarashi, but 25 just doesn't exist. So yeah, thank you very much for the trade, Out of Print Expert. I traded it for 2 Gantz volumes and a bit of cash. So yeah, thank you very much, good sir. And let's get to the last deal. I never really bought manga from auctions before. And this is the first time, and oh my god, I'm so happy when I got this. I was so surprised that nobody bid more than me. Most often when you find auctions, they are still going on for 5 more days, right? Now this one, I found it when it was ending in 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. So I was like kind of stressed. I was like, okay, is this really worth that much? It is. Oh, Pog. I was like, bid on it. And I actually won it with my first bid. I thought it would be a bidding war in the last minute, but no. I won it with just one bid for 91 euros. And you of course have the 9% auction cost, the shipping cost, so it was 180 euros. But still, it's really damn worth it, because even just 21st Century Boys goes for that much, pretty much. Only those 2 volumes. And we have it complete right here. So let's unpack it and put it in the right order. You won't see these in the next video. It will be the singles, which is great, because I think the singles look great. I did say before I like the covers of the Perfect Editions more, and I stand by that. I really think the covers do look better on the Perfect Editions. I just think they look really clean, but man, these covers are also great. Like, these look a lot better in real life than they do online, I should say. So here's 1 through 4. Then we have here 5, 6, 7 and 8. And by the way, these are all in great condition, like little to no yellowing whatsoever. And the damage, there's like no damage on these. It's kind of crazy. There we go. The next stack. I'm already using my ultra wide camera, so I can't go any wider than this. 16. There we go. And the final stack here, which also includes 21st Century Boys, of course. There we have it. I'll put the camera back a bit so you can see it in all of its glory. There you have it. 20th Century Boys and 21st Century Boys. All of this for 108 euros, which is a steal, man. It really is. I kind of feel bad for the auctioneer here, but I'm definitely going to treasure this and probably make some room on the shelf, because it won't fit next to Monster and Pluto. So yeah, I think I'm going to move Pluto over somewhere else, but yeah, I'm really happy to have these. Yeah, this is all I can say. They look really nice, like brand new condition, no yellowing at all, like for real, nothing. And they look really nice. So I'm going to put these horizontal for now, so they don't drop to the side. So that was pretty much it for the whole of March. Don't forget that we have a giveaway running. Card right up there for that video for your chance to win a $25 Mango Shop gift card. So do enter if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.